JJ, and today we're going to talk about the it factor. What is it? It is energy. And so, I think we don't take it seriously a lot of times, but people's energy changes who they are. And the truth is, you can change your energy. Think about it. If there's people that are that are high energy, like total rock stars, if they have been successful at multiple things, right? It's highly likely that they have learned how to control and choose their energy, right? I know most people don't think that they can actually do that, but the truth is you can. And it starts with being positive. And I know that sounds, I don't know, new age-ish, I guess I would say. But the truth of the matter is, if you read the word, it's good stuff going on in there for you. You choose, you guys. If you want to be around high energy people and do things that make a high impact, you gotta choose the people you're around. So think about it. It may be, let's think about like a rock star. There's some ugly rock stars out there, right? But their energy is ridiculous. So everybody wants to be around them, right? There's so many people that have learned how to focus their energies and direct it, like Tim Ferriss and Tony Robbins and a lot of other people that make you want to listen to them. True? Make sense? Yes, you can control and change your life through the energy you choose and the energy of the people around you. So you want to be the thermostat, right? Not the thermometer. The it factor is energy. So let's talk about the reverse. People that are low energy tend to have a lot of fear. Fear leads to a survival instinct, which leads to depression. Yes. And that is common this time of year. And that's why we're going to do several of these, because you need to be paying attention to the people that you love and seeing if you can help them. This is a hard time of year for a lot of people. Maybe they're away from their families. Maybe this triggers thoughts of what they don't have instead of what they do have, right? Fair? So you can be the it factor that brings the joy, that brings the life, that brings the positivity to remind them you have breath today. You have a home. You live in America. You are free. And you know what? Low energy people a lot of times will sit in front of the television. And that makes it worse, you guys, because you're being bombarded with negative, right? Especially the news. There's nothing good going on there. So if you are a news watcher, let me challenge you. If you're dealing with some seasonal, not feeling so great about yourself, your life, whatever, your finances, shut the news off. Don't watch it for a week and see if it doesn't make a difference in your energy, in your life. Truly. All these things that they show you, whether they're real or not, who knows, but you can't change them. News has already happened. True story, right? And it wasn't about you. So you change your energy by simply choosing the it factor right now. I'm going to live in this moment right now. Do I have experience to talk in this? I do. A lot of you guys, and especially if you happen to be watching this from New York, up home, don't know that 19, I went through a very big, I would call it depressive state that The it factor is your state of energy, emotions, all of that. It's energy in motion is emotion. And I was in a depression. I was not like, I would not take my own life. I don't have that in me. But I had been rejected in a way because of a choice I made that affected me so deeply that it changed who I was as a person. And so what I began to do is sleep. I slept all the time. There was nothing good going on. I had no good energy. I was miserable. I was barely surviving. I was definitely not thriving. And so, quite honestly, that went on for a lot of years, until about the age of 26. And then I had a wake-up call because I had allowed it to affect me so much that I had become ill. My body was done dealing with me and my emotional state. And so that can happen, you guys. People need help. You may be the solution to the problem. If you have people around you that are down, do something. They need you. This time of year is precious. Your energy can change the people around you. But understand, if you have a lot of Debbie Downers around you, it'll affect you. So you've got to make choices at, the people you're around. And actually, let's be honest, you guys, we all know people that are already at a very low energy state, that are like people that are probably even hiding in their own jobs, right? Just doing enough not to get fired, but not doing enough to really keep them hired, right? So maybe the it factor is it's time for them to move on. Maybe it's shock therapy. Everybody's got a person in their life that literally can change their life in a positive way. You can go to Walmart, you guys, and see people walking down the aisles that won't make contact with anybody. But you know what? If you stare at somebody, I'm not being weird, but if you just look at them long enough, they will look you in the eye, and if you smile, you can literally be the difference maker in somebody's day. That one instant, and I promise you this because I work with a bunch of kids that are a lot of times very depressed. They just want you to see them. Acknowledge that they're there. It changes their state. So what kind of power do you have? You have huge power. You can use it. Do that. You be it. And I want to just finish up by some thoughts. If you don't know who Brendon Burchard is, please look him up. Obviously you're on our site, so we do bring a lot of his stuff to you. But at the end of the day, if you're looking to change your life, what you want to do is ask yourself 3 questions. And you need to answer them honestly, okay? So the first one is, did I live today? So were you present in this moment, or is it just another check off the calendar? Be real. Because we can't afford to lose days at this stage in the game. It's when you look in the mirror and go, where'd that 20-year-old go? That you're like, today needs to be it. It needs to count. So that's question number 1. Did I live? Was I present with the people in my life today? Did I do anything that maybe helped someone else's it factor, right? Question number 2, did I love? You know, everybody gets hurt, you guys, in this game. With your families, with your spouses, with your children, everybody. Nobody gets out of this thing unscathed. But here's the deal. While you're protecting yourself, you aren't just protecting yourself from the bad things. What else are you protecting yourself from? All that good. So be real, people are human and they're gonna screw up. So be prepared as much as you can on the front end to suck it up, buttercup. Everybody screws up, right? And do your best, because maybe if you did the things you did in the beginning of the relationship doesn't stop, right? Fair, true story. Did I love is number 2. And finally, did my life matter? I'm not ready to go out thinking I didn't do anything to help somebody else today, because truly, my life means nothing without the people in it, and the people that we can affect and help on a large scale with some energy and some impact and some life-changing principles, right? So, did I matter today? Would anybody show up if you didn't tomorrow because of something you did today? So I would just strongly encourage you that it factor for you, for me, for everybody is energy. Energy in motion creates emotion, and it changes people's lives. That's how you remember things. Anything you can think in your mind. Think back to 9/11, right? It created a lot of emotion across the board, not in a good way, right? Do you remember what you were doing the day before that? Of course not. But what if you take those same principles and turn them positive? Does that change everything? Everybody's life? Every day? Give it a try, you guys. So this again is JJ. I hope this helped. Y'all, God bless you today. Go make it an amazing day. See ya.